Hey guys, I know this is really late, but I started on it late because I was stuck for ideas themed around Christmas, but here it is. I hate Christmas movies. There, I said it. You can go hate on me in the comments, but just hear me out, okay? I have good reasons to not like them. Now, before I get started, I just want to say, I'm not trying to diss your favorite movies, I'm just explaining why I don't like them. And also, there'll be a lot of spoilers for big and small Christmas movies, so if you hear me say a title you haven't seen but want to, maybe this isn't the best video for you. Okay, time to get on with it. First movie, Home Alone. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Well, duh, everyone hates that new reboot. But I'm talking about the original 1990 version, the so-called classic. That's right, I'm that one guy that hates Home Alone, and here's why. It's boring. I'm sorry, but it just bores me to death. I need excitement, suspense, plot twists, action. Those are what I like in movies, and there's none of that in Home Alone. It's just bad parents forget an entire child somehow while they go to another country. How do you misplace a child? Then he does dumb stuff and no one questions a 10-year-old kid going on a shopping spree by himself. And then robbers break into his house or something and he makes dumb traps. And some of those traps, they could be considered a form of assault or something. I mean, jeez. These robbers were trying to rob him, not harm him. Another Christmas movie I remember seeing and hating is one that I can't remember the name of, but it was about this guy who had to take these two little twin girls somewhere, and there was this one scene I remember specifically, which is where they went into this gas station or something for a toilet break. But when the guy tells the twins they're too little to go by themselves, so they have to go into the men's with him, but they refuse, or something like that, so it then shows this very painful 20-second clip of the guy awkwardly standing in a woman's bathroom while the twins go to the toilet. Even when I was little and saw this scene was just like, why does this exist? Why is this a Christmas movie? How is it a Christmas movie? Do Christmas movies just need snow to be considered one? Also, why does this scene exist? It just creates awkwardness for every male in the audience. It's about having to go to the bathroom with their mum when they were little. I mean, I don't remember what made this a Christmas movie. I think they were going to a Christmas fair or something. I don't know. But yeah, this thing was just confusing, weird. I don't like it. But on to the next one. Now for The Nightmare Before Christmas. Just kidding, that's a Halloween movie, and anyone who says otherwise is wrong. The creator literally said it is a Halloween movie, so it is one, but I still hate that movie anyway, so moving on. Next up is How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and I absolutely hate this movie. It causes me physical pain to look at, and I don't think I ever watched it the entire way through. That's how much I hate it. Every time it was on, I would just leave the room, honestly. I mean, look what they did to Jim Carrey. He just looks, an abomination, I guess. I don't know how to describe it. Now, I know it's already hated nowadays, but I had to mention it quickly because of what they did with it. I mean, look how they made the Grinch look. Now, it's our final movie, the uncomfortable creation called Elf. Elf. This movie is just weird and uncomfortable to watch. I mean, the main character is a grown man acting like a child while wearing an elf costume. Does that not scream weird to you? Also, the story is confusing. It's about a guy who grew up in the North Pole as an elf, but then goes to New York to find his real dad, and at the end he saves Christmas or something. It's weird on so many levels. There's this one scene, though, at the beginning, where he's at like an elf school or something, and it pans through a shot of the classroom to show all the little kid elves in school, and then you just see this grown adult sitting at a tiny desk, barely fitting in a green tunic, green and yellow stockings, and stubble. So yeah, it's pretty uncomfortable to watch because he looks more like a kidnapper than an elf. So yeah, it's a weird one. I hate it, honestly. It's horrible. So yeah, that's all the Christmas movies I have to talk about today because it's nearly Christmas at the time I started making this, so it's pretty busy around here. and that's why it's so late. Also, a quick update on the Fortnite tutorial map. I had it planned around Creative 2.0 coming out with Chapter 3, but it hasn't yet. And there's a ton of other stuff as well, like how this season isn't really enjoyable for me right now, so I'm not really going to do much content on it. But there is FNAF Security Breach, which I'm definitely going to play, maybe on the channel, maybe off camera, I don't know. But yeah, I probably won't start the tutorial map for a while, because I'm just not enjoying Fortnite right now. But now, all I have to say is, if you like the video, like it. Subscribe if you like the channel, and most importantly, enjoy the content.